What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brees, and you're now tuned into the hottest. Oh wait, new segment. Well, it's still the hottest segment out here, but you're tuned into the Henny Teleport Studio Vibe podcast, right? So now with the Henny Teleport situation that we got going on, we're taking the best artists from the events and we bringing them to the studio to be a part of what's cooking and find out what's cooking with them and their music, right? So yes, so we have a talented artist in the building. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheeche Lovato. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, the side to be exact. I'm an indie artist. What else y'all need to know?
You tell us. We want to see what's cooking with you.
So, I've been doing music since 2014, but I've been writing for a very, very long time, since I was like 7 years old. I got like 4 EPs out, 1 album out, music videos out. Y'all go check me out when y'all can, feel me? And let's get into the tea or whatever.
Yeah, because on my way here, I was listening to music too. I was listening to, I only got to listen to 2 EPs though, but I was listening to Villain, and I was listening to Cheat Mode. I ain't gonna lie, Cheat Mode got it.
Appreciate it, thank you.
But I ain't gonna lie, my favorite song had to be Frauds.
Frauds?
Frauds is my favorite song.
And it's ironic, because it's not really the favorable amongst men, but I appreciate it.
That's why I liked it, because it was a spicy song. It's like, it's one of those songs where it's like, I know if the fellas hear it, they're gonna be like, nah, we coming back for it. Like,
sense. As much as it's like a negative connotation, like, if you really hear what I'm saying, it makes fucking sense.
It does. That's why I like it.
It really makes sense.
Yeah.
And I really subbed a couple guys with that one. So thank you for the inspiration.
I figured. Yeah. But no, it's like, again, it's kind of like how Scarlett got the This Is New York. You see everybody doing, like Snoop Dogg did the This Is Cali, this is such and such, this is whatever. Like, I can see somebody making a Frauds with the male version where they start talking about.
Whenever y'all ready, just make sure it's heat. Because if it's not, I'm going to drag it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I feel that. So how long you been doing music for?
Since 2014. Like, recording.
Or just like from where it stems from? Because some people say, oh, since I was a kid. And it's like, they talk about just writing and stuff like that.
I started writing songs at 7.
Okay.
I started releasing music when I was 15, 16. So I was like 2014, 2015 era. Like the first song I dropped was on SoundCloud. Shout outs to y'all. Wasn't really the best song, but from there I took like a 2-year hiatus because of like a relationship I was in. But after I got out of that and got locked in, just been dropping bangers ever since. So.
I could attest to that right there. Yeah, so because just going from like just the recording standpoint, so you got the name Lovato. You've been doing music since you said teenager. Would you say there was a little influence there?
So my love for Demi Lovato has a lot to do with my Disney Channel phase. I was like a huge Disney Channel fan. It was so cringy. And I was listening to what's that show she was on? As the Bell Rings. Mad years ago. It was like one of those little snippet mini episode series.
Yeah, I remember my sister used to play that all the time.
So I heard her sing Shadow for the first time. And I just grew to love her. But when she was in Camp Rock now, like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't her. So Cheeche came from a nickname from MySpace. When I was making my MySpace page at an age I wasn't supposed to have it. And then that stuck with me. Then I'm just like, Lovato is cute. So when I dropped my first song, I'm like, okay, I want to go as Cheeche Lovato because Lovato is my idol. Boom. Cheeche, I get called that. So it's like, it makes sense. It's cute. It was either that or Cheeche Andrews, but I changed that quickly. It's like Cheeche Andrews. Ew, what the fuck is that? That's mad crazy.
That's your like, last name or something? Middle name? I don't know.
No, I just thought Andrews was such a pretty last name. I go through weird phases, y'all. Like, it was a weird phase it came and went.
Yeah,
now we're here.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting too. I seen something like last week. It was saying like she did Camp Rock, like coked out.
Yeah,
apparently she said that herself
all freaking day, but not too much on her because first of all, because I don't like how y'all be coming for my girl. She was on that stuff, but you gotta understand the pressure she was at the time she was doing all this. Like, she was a child star. Not to say that all child stars should just do coke, but in her case, she just felt like that was her only outlet, and we should just, give grace. Because it's not like she's on it no more. She's on weed now. according to her documentary I watched. She's on weed now. So let's just pray for the best, you know? Like she's just sober and not throwing up.
I mean, listen, sometimes they say like the best artists make their best music when they're like
smack.
off something, like especially with Wayne, everybody's like, you hit a light flicker, you know he about to say something.
Wasn't he on lean?
I don't know. I feel like all these rappers be on lean, to be honest. So
I guess.
Yeah, but
I'm good on that.
But yeah, speaking on celebrities, so it was actually something that it's something I wanted to ask you in person, but you mentioned it earlier. So like, I'm sure you get the comparisons a lot to certain people.
Who, Coco Jones? Coco?
Yeah, so.
Yes. If I don't hear that 60 times a day, I'll hear it 100 times a day, depending where I'm at. And I feel like, yes, we look very similar. Do I feel like, we're like twins? Yes, depending on my hairstyle. But I also feel like when I become really rich and famous and like everybody know me, everyone is gonna compare us all the time. Whether it's gonna be the iPhone version, Android version, or whatever y'all just decide to do to have us battle to see who's who, it's gonna annoy the fuck out of me. But much love and respect to Coco Jones. She has a great voice. If I get to meet her, hopefully one day, we like each other. We cool, so it won't be no feud for real. I don't gotta feel me.
All right, so going to the Henny Teleport studio event, right? So I ain't gonna lie, like you had a different vibe. Like I feel like you brought a different vibe to the room where everybody's like jaw dropped, if that makes sense.
From what was told to me by Little Birdie, I wasn't expecting the artist to give that type of songs because of my aesthetic. Now, I get it. Like, I am a bit of a tomboy at times. I've always been, right? So when it was proposed to me about the event, I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was some calm shit. Like, we were just gonna go. We were just gonna play songs. We just gonna smoke and leave, right? I had no idea it was gonna be a big turnout like that. Like, no shade, because it was my first time going. And I never really heard of it. I'm like, okay, in the studio. Because I was brought to me.
It's a new event, so
right. Yeah. It was brought to me like, oh, y'all just gonna be in a regular studio, smoking and playing songs. I said, oh, okay. So I don't really gotta try too hard. Cool. So I came there, coming there, and then I'm looking around like, oh, okay. So maybe I should have worn something different. But besides that, because I get it. Everybody's like, who the fuck is this? Then they play vibes and they play complicated, and it's like, this can't be the same girl. She's a catfish. I am not a catfish, guys. I legit just did not know that's how the vibe was going to go. But I actually enjoyed networking. I met a couple cool, dope-ass artists. I've made friends with one rapper that I didn't even think we was going to be friends with, but we're still...
You want to give them shout-outs? Or?
Shout out to Warren.
Okay.
You know who he is, right?
Yeah. Yes. He was the featured artist.
Phenomenal rapper, by the way. Like, that man can freestyle. He's cool. And the host.
Me?
Besides you.
Panama, I guess.
Panama and Jay Swish. Shout out to y'all too.
There we go.
Matt, they show so much love. It was really, like, it made me feel like, I'm really a superstar in the making. Thank you, guys. Like, I honestly didn't think I was even going to gravitate to the song anyway, because it was male-dominated in there. But me being me, I like to be the one that kind of, like, flips the script a lot or, like, brings something new. So I was just going off of faith. Like, this could be really bad because they not really fucking with that. They want to hear drill all day, or this could be really good. And then people just follow you and want to collab. So I just said, fuck it. Let me just do my favorites out the bunch. And yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's funny that you say that because a lot of things that you said I actually wanted to hit on myself. So, there was a lot of, I guess you say, there were a lot of, I guess, first view misconceptions. So it's like, it was understandable. Yeah, I mean, just the direction we try to go the event is just like, have an event for all types. It's an event for artists by the artists. So it's like, artists know what they go through. Artists know how they want things set up. So we kind of just listen more to the artist feedback so you know how to really go about doing things to make the artist feel, like basically at home. Yeah, so I mean, the one thing I will say too, like you hit on the point, was definitely like it is male dominant. So we were looking for like, more female artists to come, because most of the girls who come through, they're not artists. They just come through because
They
they hear free weed, free liquor, free
they
food.
just chilling.
They just coming to chill, whatnot, and vibe. And it's crazy because there actually are some girl artists there, but they're
just
too shy. Yeah, but that's them. And like I have one friend, I ain't gonna say her name because I don't put on blast, but she's very like she could sing, she could rap. She sometimes like she'll like rap around like just us. It's like 2, 3 of us, maybe 4 or 5. She'll rap around us, and we're like, yo, bro, why don't you do this in the studio? Like, you know, but
And see, my group of friends that came, we was having that debate too, like who go first? Who go first? Which one? Who? And I'm just like, y'all playing. Put my shit on. Like,
yeah, it seemed like Cam wanted to go first, actually.
He did, but
he was eager to be.
I said, excuse me, and I just went first anyway, because like, you got to seize the moment too, and I've been doing that a lot lately, and I've been getting good results by doing that. Like, if, you know, read the room, of course. Don't just be throwing yourself out there. But when the moment calls for it, take it. Fuck it. Yeah, I was taking too long. All right, bye. Play vibes, please. Let me send y'all my track, and we're going to see how this goes.
Yeah, and it's crazy, too, because it's like, you know, like, New York is so, like, focused on the whole, well, I used to say not just drill, but I feel like...
Just drill.
You say just drill?
Yes.
I feel like it's drill, and then they got like the Ice Spice type of, you know, the sexy drill.
They got drill, then they got
sexy drill. They got melodic drill,
dangerous drill. They don't have conscious rappers that they push anymore, or any of the regular just hip hop.
They do. It's just those guys don't get that type of love, like
because they want drill.
Yeah, because I see like guys like a Dave East, Sneak Bucks, like those guys are heavy spitters. It's like they get so much respect.
You said Dave East?
Yeah. What happened? No, I was gonna say like those are guys who are like, you know, they're in the industry. They could rap, but it's like talented, they get mad love like on social media and stuff. But then the sales, nobody's like gravitating to it
because it's drill. If he was doing a drill song, he'd be lit right now.
Or if he was rapping how he raps on a drill beat, probably.
Which is pathetic because raps used to have lanes. I feel like the rap culture had different types of sounds. That's what made it hip hop. But now it's like everyone is grouping into this one little box of drill and think that's the get rich quick scheme. That's why everybody sounds alike and get on my freaking nerves. But I'm not even gonna do that because I dropped the drill song that I'm featured on.
Oh, I gotta hear that one.
I was just trying new things. But it's a fire record. You know, would I do it again? No. But I was asked to by a good friend, and I was just like, fuck it. It's good to be versatile. But I don't think I'm doing another drill record.
No, I feel that. Me. I was gonna say too, because New York, I feel like it's drill, but it's also you got like again like the sexy drill. Where it's like you hear the girls. The thing is though, I feel like with the girls and when girls do drill, it's like they try to do the Batman voice, and I think that's like
like be yourself.
It's like it's working for Lola, it's working for Scarlett, it's not working for all of y'all. Like ladies, switch it up.
All y'all not even tough like that for real, but I'm end it on that.
Yeah, because it's like the girls who's really outside, they rap with their regular voice. They're not even doing the
trying to portray that image like a lot of y'all drill.
Yeah, but
artists just love that image. Go chase it too, but when shit happens, just stand on that.
But then you also got like the ones doing like the Jersey, like the Cash Cobain, the Philly beats.
Those is cute. The TikTok.
Yeah, the TikTok music
schemes. That's what I call
the
him.
The true Vinci. He got the Catch My Breath.
You know, I didn't know Cash Cobain looked like how he looked, and that's what reminded me of the Henny Taylor-Port thing. Because I know y'all was thinking the same. I kid you not.
Why you say that?
I thought Cash Cobain was skinny, tall, and light skinned before I saw his face.
Chow's not tall, but
who?
The Cash Cobain, Charlie. You know, it's Cash Cobain. It's like they're like a package deal.
Oh, Chow. No, I'm talking about Cash specifically.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Maybe you probably seen a picture.
Nah, I never saw it. I literally just saw Cash like 3 months ago, like in social media world. I didn't know who he was. I just know his song. I know his voice, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's Cash Cobain.
I just seen him at Riverbank Park in Harlem. That
how
barbecue
was
at Juneteenth.
Oh, it was fun.
Sure.
Okay.
If you know, you know. I ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah, it's one of those events. But him did
big
not look like how I thought he would, and I'm just like, that's him. And not to say he's ugly or anything. It's just I thought he was like light skinned. Like he has a light skinned, tall voice. Yeah, I thought he was like a light skinned.
The height, I don't know. Height has a voice. That I never.
To me, how like. like a knockoff Chris Brown is what I was thinking, but like not too Chris Browny, but in that aesthetic. That's what
So
I'm like.
Tiger?
Yeah, but not Tiger. A little cuter than Tiger.
A week.
Little cuter than Tiger.
No, because that was an amazing duo back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. Chris Brown, Tiger. I don't know if y'all. I'm not into the whole celebrity gossip. If y'all got beef, squash that shit because we want more music.
I used to be a Tiger fan when Tiger was in YMCMB, but
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
that was it.
That label is not surviving this era.
You think so? Well,
Wayne would have been carrying them. Drake too, but I mean Drake wasn't who he is now back then. But
yeah, Drake was singy.
and Nicki Minaj was by herself, so I feel like you could put any female in her spot. They probably could have. They probably could have took advantage of that. You don't think so? Ice Spice in Nicki's spot back then. You don't think she would have been big? Cardi, any of these girls? Glorilla?
If they was back then,
yeah.
no,
think about it. It was just her.
lyricists back then. You had to actually be saying stuff. So nah, they wouldn't. Cardi probably, because mixtape Cardi is not as bad, and I wish I stopped saying she don't write all her rhymes because she has to write something. Like it's not like she just out here like I want to write. Well, I want a song written for me about this, and then boom, it's sent. A couple songs, but it's not to say that she don't write none of them. Like she was writing her own raps before she blew up, so obviously she know how to write raps. But she's probably Ice Spice. I don't know, no shade, because again, back then it was more about punchlines and
that's true.
structure.
Nah, I feel like it was more about sound.
Sound?
Yeah, because I feel like the people who had bars in like the 2010s, early 2010s, like they got love on a freestyle basis. They didn't get like those people who couldn't make like songs. Like
you mean when they did the cyphs? When Cypher was really a Cypher BT?
Yeah, so basically you would see an artist freestyle get mad views on that, but then when their tapes come out, when their singles drop, nobody would really gravitate to it. So I feel like it was kind of a sound thing.
Give
you could put me on the spot. Okay. I love this artist, but you know, Joey Badass, I could say he was one of those guys.
Yeah.
Everybody liked him when he was.
I didn't really hear much from him until he became an actor.
I don't know if you ever heard of Los. They go by King Los now, but Los back in the day. I know everybody was stuck on that Louis Vuitton gift pack. If you know, you know. Like that mixtape was legendary.
Nah,
nobody gravitated to his music.
Was a thing back then. Especially Wiz Khalifa. Oh, he had his Wiz tape. I used to be
another
a
big
Wiz fan. Oh my god!
I feel like Wiz, he had like outside Black and Yellow, he had a lot of singles that didn't push, but
but
the
his
freestyles were pushing.
Was fire. Like the Thrill is always my favorite.
Come on, man.
Really?
What's the one? The one he had the purple cover. It was like airplanes or something, paper planes, something like that.
Something like that.
He's holding the chain like this. I forgot what it's called.
I forgot what it's called. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But the Thrill, when he did that, what was it? A freestyle from that beat. It's like one of my favorites.
The Atlanta one when he was in the studio.
We are always running for the thrill.
Oh no, not that one.
You didn't hear that?
Nah.
You gotta listen to it.
I thought you talked. The Atlanta one was a classic though. The one where he's in the studio, he's just smoking, he's smacked. He's just rapping.
Yeah.
He's like, life's good, so I'm feeling great. Yo.
Bring back real music,
I could hear it
y'all.
in my head right now. Like, yeah. But
great time.
Yeah. But going back to the studio and whatnot. So like I was saying though, you definitely had like a jaw-dropping entrance to where everybody's like, yeah, because people, that's the thing, right? It's certain artists when they come in, like there's certain artists that I have connections with. So it's like a certain person will perform, I'll look at them for approval and they'll look back at me. So I'll be like, and you be like, yeah. So it's like you came in, I'm looking at, it was like 3 artists. It was like, I looked at him, he was like, he's nodding his head, this one over here, he's like, other one just jaw dropped, like he ain't know what, yo. So it's just like we're all there just like speechless. They're like, yo, who is this girl? Like,
where I came in there looking like a dork. I already know. Looking so close, like, hi y'all. It was also very cold that day. But I like that about me, where people kind of get a perception and then it's like, oh shit, my bad. You know, because I'm very slept on in a lot of ways. And it's not until like I step out for real that people start to take me seriously. But I also enjoy being slept on because it's like, I just wait. It's all right, cool. Let y'all come up with whatever. Because when I come out now, y'all not gonna be saying the same thing. Like it's a pro and a con. So I use it to my advantage sometimes.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, because with me, I don't really have perceptions on artists. It's more so just because I don't know who does what. And I can't judge you just off of like your appearance and stuff like that. Because it'll be a drill rapper will probably come in like sweats, you know. Most of these drill rappers, they gonna come in with the chains and all the designer stuff.
Shit.
But if he comes in like some sweats, I don't know he does drill. I don't know what music he does, right? And it's the same like you said, like you came in the tomboy's outfit. I don't know that you sing.
Right, yeah.
If I was to go for appearance, exactly, I could have said maybe she raps.
You thought I was about to be.
No, not at all. But that's the thing. What I'm saying is most people would assume stuff like that. But me, I'm more so you gotta show me what you do.
Okay.
I don't make the assumption. So I'm just like, okay, we got a girl going next instead of a guy. So
because Jay was taking too long.
I'm looking forward, and that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. When girls go up, I'm thinking they're gonna sing more than they're gonna rap.
Or they just
so far the events, it's been more rappers than singers.
Right. And I noticed it. I think I watched for like an hour before it's like, okay, now I wanna play my stuff and I want y'all to like hear me now because drill is cool and all, but let's switch the mood. I think I said it too. It's time to switch the mood up.
I mean, there was like what, only two? It was like only two drill rappers.
It wasn't.
For sure.
You sure?
Yeah. Nobody else does drill. Everybody else. That's the thing too. I love
like
how you say that.
Drill going back to back
because
to back.
Like. Oh, what's it called? It's two artists that do drill. Shout out D Rose, Max. So they're always saying we feel like what like in a drill heavy state, we feel like we're the only drill rappers who show up. I'm like, yeah, but I mean you gotta understand everybody wants to do drill. Like everybody got different genres. Like because most of the guys they're more like heavy spitters, do a little auto tune. Like
boogie clown.
You could say that. I mean that's kind of with the auto tune too. But like most of the guys that show up are like they did a freestyle. They hit a
Yeah, just
to give you the bars and stuff. Then you got other guys who are there to harmonize, they want to sing and stuff like that. So it's like when people come in and they expect to hear drill, I'm just like, yeah, because people ask me, they're like, yo, they're drill artists. I'm like, yeah, it's like one or two. They're like, that's it. I'm like, yeah. Like, what y'all thought? He's like, oh, I mean, I thought it was going to be a whole drill scene in there. I'm like, nah.
I legit, we just was hearing drill for the past like hour. I kid you not.
They do be hugging. I ain't gonna lie. Certain people do hug.
Like to back.
Like, yeah, because it's like it's supposed to be one song a person. There's like some people playing like 3-4 songs in a row.
I did 3.
You did? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was stuck on that one. I was like, yo, who is this girl? So we gotta get her.
Which one? Vibes or Complicated?
It was the first one we played. I don't even remember.
Vibes.
It was Vibes? Yeah. Oh yeah, you did say that.
The first one.
Because I was stuck.
Always the icebreaker.
I'm telling you, I'm looking around. I'm looking at everybody's face. Everybody was just like, yo, who is this girl? Because like every event, I'd say it's crazy. We never had an event where like all the female artists are there. It's just mostly male artists, and then it's like maybe 2 new female artists. That's it. If we had an event where it was like everybody who came from the previous event, all in the room together, I'm sure the girls would have a more welcoming aesthetic to where it's, well, not welcoming, what's the word? I guess they would feel more welcome or more at home. Yeah, inclusive. There we go. To where it's like, okay, this girl's performing, I want to go too. Or the girls who normally sit and don't do anything, be like, oh, well, all these girls perform. I think it's time that I break out myself.
But it is intimidating because it's like, we also got to be mindful of the people in the room. Like, do they want to hear females
they can hear whatever
all day? Like,
they can hear whatever because Panama makes it clear. Listen, we not here to hate.
He's so funny.
Yeah, everybody love Panama, man.
Happy, chipper young fellow.
Panama just has that smile too, like, yo.
Yeah, he's like, what's up, everybody? I'm like, oh, hello.
What's up, God? How you feeling, goddess? Like, yo, the way he talks is bad funny.
He was like, yo, we got a queen up here. Just chill. I'm just like, stop, because now everybody's staring at me like. But he's mad cool.
Because that's the thing too. Like, he's smart too when it comes to marketing and stuff. So he knows how to really, draw all eyes on whoever is, there. So in your case, it's easy for you because you're kind of like an outlier where you're a girl, and most of the guys who just perform probably 6 guys back to back. So it's like,
yeah.
Now with girls in the room, now it's like, okay, now it's something different. So
here's some good music, y'all. Y'all had a little intermission.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like, a lot of the artists aren't like, because he always says, even if a song's trash, like, we're not gonna tell them they trash or nothing. But a lot of artists are good. Like, not everybody is gonna make it to the top, but there's a lot of artists in there. I'm just like, yo, like, what's your artist name where I could find you at? And I'll catch myself bumping their stuff like on the regular. Even Ross, like, people don't know Ross makes music, but I listen.
Shout outs to you.
I listen to Ross's stuff all the time. Like, It's crazy. I was just telling him I was just listening to his last song that he put out. But yeah, like there's so many different artists out there, like from all different boroughs and just all different backgrounds. That their music is like I listen to it. I'm looking at it as if these are mainstream artists because that's the same thing with them, right? You got mainstream artists from all different boroughs.
Period.
Not even boroughs, states, countries, backgrounds. Some coming from poverty, some coming from the rich life. Just
Facts.
all just doing what they doing. So, I treat it the same way where I don't look at it as like how many views do you get? No, I'm not listening to that song because that might be the one song I like.
And that's kind of the struggle I feel a lot of upcoming artists is dealing with, especially the ones who are super, super talented and just don't get the recognition they should. It's kind of sad that we've transitioned to a numbers type of industry now because it's blocking blessings from other artists who all they need is just that one ear. But even if they are great, labels, because I have a lot of friends who are in labels who told me that they would love to push me to a label, but they can't because my numbers is not what they're looking for. And it's like, but don't you want to take a chance on me and be the one to be like, oh, I made you who you are, But no, it's okay.
Nah, sometimes it's just about putting on. Because if you look at it, like even like that's why like me and Ross were talking about it too. It's like, in the drill scene, it's like a lot of these guys are young, they don't know better. So they don't understand the whole contracts and the legal stuff.
They just be signing their life away.
Well, that too. But I was gonna say is like they just, do like if this is my friend, I'm doing my song with my friend. I don't care what the label tell me. We're dropping a song together. Now the label might come behind and say, "Now you gotta take that down." But they still took that chance and said, "Nah, I'm pushing my friend."
Nobody really wants to take those chances, and that's the only thing that be like kind of like not pissing me off about my label friends because I don't be mad because it is what it is, like it's protocol. But it's just like, damn, if only you believed in me that much, like this much more. Who's to say I won't be the artist to bring your label $100 million of money? But I also know that opportunity is everything and timing is everything too. So like if it's not meant for me, never force it. And if it feels forced, leave it alone. So I just waiting for that moment to come because it's gonna come. It's just on the when, not on the if. It's just the when.
Yeah, because even with music, it's like I even see a parallel with sports too. It's like you see so many leagues where it's like a certain style of play just doesn't fit. You got all these guys that are talented as hell, got so many fans from their college days and whatnot, but they can't stay pro because they just don't fit the way the leagues are moving, So it's like music is the same way. It's more numbers driven and
somebody, DJ, whoever, just has to be that one oddball to break an artist that nobody's heard before. I feel like I
give credit to Drewski. I feel like he does it. DJ Drewski.
I'm not gonna do that because he put me on his show before.
Okay, there you go.
Right, but that was like 4 years ago. Not physically, but like he played my song on that round table and it got great feedback. But that was it. You get what I mean? Like it's good for exposure, yeah, cool. But I also still feel like he, at the time before he was like against drill, was strictly drill. Now lately, I haven't been seeing him push R&B artists though. If you can name one, then it's like, okay. But it's still on the rap spectrum. So I don't know. Like, he's good for co-signing, but I don't see him actually, like, push a artist for real.
No, I mean, that's the thing, too. It's just, like, it's more about an era thing, So many, like we're saying, even with the state thing, it's like, right now, it's drill in New York, right? But worldwide, right now it's Afrobeats, right?
It is?
Yeah. Hell yeah, it's definitely Afrobeats. Definitely Spanish music too. Spanish music has a huge market. Look at CJ.
Spanish music is they own.
Think about it. People say all the time, "What happened to CJ?" Or like, Whoop-Dee was a one-hit wonder. But it's like when you look, like if you listen to Spanish music, he's doing features with all these big names, and he's like in his own lane. Just
I haven't even heard from him anymore, so that's crazy.
That's my point, because he's not even doing like the drill no more.
It was just to get him out there.
Yeah, he's doing Spanish music. He's going crazy. It's kind of like, what's his name? Iceberg, right? That's Hitmaker now, right?
Who?
The producer, Hitmaker. It's Iceberger? It's Iceberg, right? Yeah, like people probably like, what happened to Iceberg?
Oh,
Youngberg, there we go. I'm sorry.
Iceberg.
I'm sorry.
My bad.
Yo, I'm bugging.
And I'm all like, yeah. No, it's Youngberg.
But still, it's just like, people probably wondering what happened to him.
Nah, he's a
in a
producer.
whole lane,
He in his whole,
doing bigger things than
he works
used
with
to
a
do.
lot of talented people. I actually want to beat from him one day in life.
Yes.
Him and Dark Child, but that's
Oh,
taking it
I haven't
back.
heard Dark Child in a minute.
He's still doing his one too.
But you see what I mean though? Like sometimes it's just some people just switching out. So in your case, you just said, people not really pushing R&B. Maybe it's just not the time for R&B, like how it used to be in the 90s.
But we are coming back slowly.
Yeah, we're coming back full circle.
It's creeping up.
Yeah, that's why I respect you a lot, because I feel like, in New York, at least for New York, I don't see artists really do like the R&B and stuff like that. So it's like hearing you, it's like it's one of the first R&B people I'm hearing in a while, like brand new. Because I know people gonna say, oh, the SZA, the Brent Fires, those people.
My
but
husband.
how they like? You feel me? They're not like, and they're not from New York. So we talk about the new upcoming, who's next type of.
Because I feel like R&B is losing its sound to hip hop. If that makes sense, I feel like.
I was gonna ask you how you felt about that.
Well, here we are. I do not like the climate of R&B right now. I feel like it is so trash. I feel like it's repetitive. I feel like I've heard this the same way before in a different pitch. Like everyone wants that simple doom 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 doom, and then they just singing with a guitar, and that's R&B. Like
it's like what I was gonna ask you next.
What the fuck is that? Like I need my R&B to sound like a song and make me feel like after you ate mad food and you stuff and you feel and you're like like it gotta be comfort food. You know what I mean? So like. These generic, watered down, one pitch, bullshit ass no shade to people who do it, but I personally, I can't make songs that simple. Like it's too simple. It lacks creativity, and majority of people who are doing R&B have that sound in like multiple songs, and it's like, what else can I learn from you? Like, what else are we gonna hear? So I feel like at least with my music, I dibble and dabble in different types of sounds. At first, I started off with straight male beats. Like, all my beats is like from boys. Because I feel like girl beats is a little too girly for my taste, and I'm just like, nah, let me sing on this male-dominated beat here. Then I started just like experimenting sound-wise on like jazzy type beats or slow beats or like, seductive type beats, and then boom bap, old school rap beats. I do like a couple songs with those. But that is all to say that you just have to tap in a little deeper to your creativity. And I feel like that's what we're losing. Creativity. These sample beats gotta go. Throw them away and burn them. I'm tired of hearing sample beats.
I ain't gonna lie. I love sample beats. Because it brings back old school feel.
No.
And not even that. You know why I love them? Because you ever saw that Tupac movie, the All Eyes on Me?
Yeah.
You only see when they was in the studio and was it all? Wait, what song was it? Oh, My Ambition. Like, what was it? My Ambitions as a Rider, right? That song? Like, the way they made that song, that was supposed to be a fast beat. And he said, nah, slow that down.
But you see how samples back then, you couldn't tell it was a sample? That's cool. It's when they obviously have a freaking, for example, what's that damn annoying song that everybody like?
Right now?
Yeah, with that sample that's just obviously a sample. Let me use that Coily Ray song, for example.
Oh, yeah.
We know where that beat came from.
Well, it was remixed. The original song, well, actually, the original was a sample, too.
Yeah.
But if you talk about the stuff they be playing in the clubs where they put the Busta Rhymes on top of it.
Nah, the one where she originally did it.
No, that's a sample, too, yeah.
No shade, but like, you see how Kanye, when he makes samples, you can't really tell it's a sample unless you really are in tune with music from back in the day.
Yeah, well, Kanye don't even use the music. He'll use like the intro, the outro part.
When he make samples, you could barely notice.
Yeah.
I like that. That way of, that's creation. That's creativity. You really was putting effort in it. Now you copy and pasting a song that has the actual song in the beat.
Okay.
And you going over it. I hate those samples because it's like, I heard this song already. I don't want to hear it again in a different way. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a freestyle, that's one thing. But to actually put it as a song,
I go what you mean.
Irritates the fuck out of me.
Yeah, because I was going to say, too, like, going back to the Tupac example, it's like, the way how he just said, nah, just slow the beat down. I feel like some samples are like that now, where it's like, nah, we gonna speed this one up. Now we gonna throw some drums in it. Or now we're gonna throw a saxophone in there. Like, I don't know. For me, it's like, it gives me a nostalgic feel. That's why I like it that way, but I see where you're going to.
I get what you mean in that aspect, but then it's just like, it's gonna make it too easy now for producers.
No, of course. But
They just gonna think,
they just gotta get their money.
sample, right? And then plus,
But
a lot
look,
of
the
these
clearance.
artists
You
is
gotta get the
not-
clearance too.
They not. I was about to say
Gotta
they're
get the
not even
clearance.
really giving y'all permission to use their songs for real. That's why I feel like y'all should sabotage or like camouflage it a little way.
Nah,
So you
they
don't
only
get
do it when you get
sued.
lit off the song. Then they're like, nah, we want PC on the song. Like,
Well, shout out to y'all YouTube producers, but y'all will be walking down my door soon. And I'm just
no, of course. But it's like,
Yeah.
until then, it's like, just have fun.
Y'all owe us. And I'll be like, damn, here you go, a little 20%.
It's only when the song gets lit though, because there's so many samples, and that's the thing too. It's like too many people sample the same songs. At that, like, there's that
Cheers, mad whack.
there's that one Afrobeat song. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but there's this one Afrobeat song where it's like I heard at least 4 different like variations of samples with it, and it's centered around the chorus at that. So it's not even like they're taking 4 different parts of the song. All 4 of those producers took the same chorus and sampled it.
And that's why music is going to be lukewarm and watered down in a couple years unless somebody do something about it.
Switch the era up. That's why it come back to R&B. I'm
And
telling you,
that's
this
why
is how it's gonna work. And I'm gonna tell you, I was cooking with Cheeche Lovato.
Y'all gonna remember this episode and be like, see, we should have listened because it's only going up.
Yeah. So going to your music, like, what do you have coming next?
I feel like I've been spending a lot of years since I've been consistent on dropping. I kind of want to do the networking portion now. Like, I just want to be seen. So
I see that a lot on your page. You have like like you don't look like most upcoming artists. I feel like they wait until they start getting a buzz to start doing like the
Interviews
professional
and
pictures.
stuff.
Just the media runs, just the networking, being outside, going to these events, being on blog pages, and having the articles done and stuff like that. I see you doing that already, so you're already on the right track.
People only know you if they see you. So the music could be great, but if no one knows who you are, then the music is just great, right? So like I've been literally focusing on putting myself in spaces or rooms where I can showcase myself besides the music, because connection also brings fans. If they can
Management
relate
pay
to
attention
you,
too.
right? If they can relate
yeah.
to you, then they'll fuck with you enough to stick it through to the end. If you're not relatable, but you make good music, like, are you gonna have a core fan base? No. So that's what I've been dedicating this year to, just getting my face out there more and doing anything I can to just be spoken about. But it still will be music dropping. I am planning to drop a music video after my birthday. This is my birthday month. So,
Okay. What day?
July 24th.
Okay.
I'm a Leo energy. But
I'm
after
a
my
Virgo.
birthday, it would be definitely like a video or two. I got so many music videos, I honestly just feel like, I'm good on them right now. But I do want to drop something for this year. Like, it's kind of a tradition. Every year I drop a video. So
Random question. What's your background?
I'm Trinidadian and American.
So you never thought to do like something soca based?
No,
Or not?
I don't mind doing it, but it's not my first thought, only because it's not really for me,
I don't
per
know.
se. But I don't mind being on a soca song if someone was to write it and stuff, because that's not really my lane. So I wouldn't really know how to I wouldn't know what to do on a soca song.
Why, you a Yankee?
Because I was born here, yeah.
No,
I
I'm
was
saying
born
like,
here.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying like,
My
in the
family
household, was
is-
it like that or?
No, my family's from Trinidad. My father's side is specifically. Now, my mother's side is mixed. Her father was Trini. My grandma, we don't know. So.
But I'm saying like they bring you around there like.
No,
I've
I've never been to Trinidad.
Okay, that makes understandable.
I
Okay.
always wanted to go, but something always came up. I always wanted to go to Carnival. Something always came up. So hopefully,
Now you been
I get to
Eastern
go
Parkway?
soon. I went to the
Okay,
parade
I'm
for
about to
the
say.
first time last year. Because my mom
and
was
last year wasn't even-
100% against it.
Nah.
She never wanted
last
me to
year?
go. Right. But
I
even
feel
when
like
I
I
was
feel like it started to
20-something,
die out like probably like the year before like
COVID?
Like
Yeah,
the
'cause
year
COVID was
before, maybe
trash.
2 years before that, it started to die out.
Plus, she also used to push it in my head for me not wanting to go to Labor Day. Like, oh, people
I mean,
get shot
yeah, I
every
know.
year and people rape people and you get kidnapped. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't go to Labor Day then. Fuck that. But I went last year and I had the time of my life. I went to Juve.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Juve that you gotta be careful with because it's at nighttime. But they had to make it a daytime event because it was too dangerous.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
Because it still was in the night when we went. They still was partying from like, we got there like 4 Sunday in the morning, 4:35. They was lit. From then straight to the Parkway. I didn't get home till like 4 and I was out all day.
I think the last one I went to was like 2020. Because I used to live over there when I would grow up as a kid. So I used to go with my family all the time. But then it's like, as a teenager, I used to go there by myself or whatnot. But then it started to get a little boring. Then it's like, I went back after COVID just to see what the turnout was going to be.
It was lit, right? Yeah. I was drunk at 6 a.m. Yeah. That never happens. I'm like, oh my God, these nutcrackers. But now I have fun. We definitely doing it again this year for a fact.
Yeah, you should definitely think about that though, tapping into. Because even like some artists, they're not like fully into their culture, but they still tap into
like I'm sort of am because like again, my father's side is heavily Trini. Like I've been around, I've grown up with them, but it's just a lot of they foods I can't really get jiggy with because I didn't grow up on food. You know, like callaloo, can't eat it.
I'm glad you said that because I have Trini friends who are so defensive about the food. I be telling them, I'm like, yo, nothing's wrong with it. It's not my taste. Like I'm Haitian, so it's like it's not my taste. You feel me? And they're like, nah, you bugging. Trini food better than Haitian food. I'm just like,
I never had
listen,
Haitian food, so I wouldn't know.
A Trini just told y'all she not feeling it. So
I didn't grow up on Pelori.
Respect my opinion. That's
I didn't grow up on that. I'm sorry. So like it tastes foreign as hell. I'll be like, no, okay, we're gonna put that right back down. But I'll have some curry or some roti, all that other stuff. Just not that.
Shark? You never had shark before?
I'm a picky eater, guys.
I gonna lie, like,
fun fact.
Out of the Trini dishes, I love doubles. I love some shark.
I don't like doubles.
You don't like doubles?
I tried it and I just my palate is immature for I don't know. My taste palate is very weird. Unless I've grown up to eat it for a long time, I can't just be introduced to new things.
So what about Haitian food though? You like Haitian?
I never had it, but I would be able. Like I'll be open to trying it.
Okay, so y'all heard it here first. For all the Zoes out there, she rocking with us. Just know she rocking with us.
As long as that shit ain't nasty.
Oh, trust me.
I will fold a plate so fast. Telling you, y'all gonna be tight at that cookout.
Yeah. So if you had any like opinions that you could give when it comes to like the Henny Taylor's event going forward, as well as the artists that want to come to the event, what would you give them? Well, first us, and then the artists.
For you guys.
See how she hit that note just now?
Book me. For you guys, I don't really have a critique. I feel like it was, to me, a very welcoming space because they just let anybody jump on, do what they got to do. Plus, it was 420 friendly, which I love, right? And don't. Don't do drugs, kids. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was cool. It was definitely better than I expected it to be because, again, it was told to me as if it was just a regular show.
Oh, yeah. I meant to ask, who invited you?
Who invited me? Yeah. Shout outs to my friend Kemis.
Okay. Well, who invited him then? Because that was his first event too.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know he was like, yo, I think this would be a great opportunity for you to meet new artists and showcase your music. So I was just like, you know, is it just going to be straight niggas there? He's like, I don't know. Because I'm not sure if he went before one time. But that's probably his first time. He just, I don't know. But just show up. That was him. Just show up. Just come. So I said, all right, you got to tell me twice I'm out. Any opportunity to play a Cheeche Lovato, I'm there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to cut you off. As you were saying before, though, you're saying it's 420 friendly.
420 friendly. We got to drink Henny and Taylor Port, even though.
No, I mean, that's the thing. The ladies could bring whatever they want. Right. Because we know y'all don't want to drink the hard, straight
Henny
stuff
makes
like
me
that.
tired anyway, so I said absolutely not Henny. Taylor Port, I could fuck with just in small increments because I start wilding. But I enjoyed it. It was cool. It was no drama. It wasn't no stush behavior. Everybody talked, you know. Even the ones with the straightest face that I thought was like kind of mean looking, they were showing mad love. So I like that aspect. Artists, just stop being so fucking shy, y'all. Like, that's what it really was.
Not for real, because you'd be surprised. Artists will come all the time.
Yeah,
they
would come just to sit. Like, no, if you want people to know who you are, you got to make your mark in a certain way. I was happy that I made a mark because I honestly didn't think I was going to fuck with it because it was so many men. So I'm like, damn if you do it, damn if you don't. But I took a chance, and yeah, it's a very supportive atmosphere. Just be an artist when you go there.
Yeah,
network, utilize your resources. You don't know who know people, and that's another thing.
Panama, he's the guy.
I didn't know the people that I met knew all these people that I kind of like wanted to meet. So it's just like, oh, and you like my music. Okay, cool. And we cool. So like, that's why you have to network.
Yeah, because when we did our first Henny Taylor episode, this was with like the founding fathers, if you want to call it that. So these were the artists who everybody knows. Like when you come in, you know, this is their event. You know what I mean? Like they run the show basically. And I know. And that's the thing. I asked their opinions too. I asked them, yo, who do y'all think should be next? They all said you. Like just you by yourself. Not even like her and someone else, or not just, you know, someone said someone else's name. It's like you're the first name that came from all of them out. So it's just like that spoke volume to me. Because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, yo, she got it. She gotta get over here next. So
you're gonna make me cry.
You know, we always looking for artists. Because the thing is too, like artists, you know, I tell you all the time, like, you know, yes, What's Cookin' may not be the show for music, but the Henny Teleport studio vibes is. So if you come to the studio and you really show out, you could be in this chair right here speaking with me. Yeah, so you know that's how we like to push.
But that means a lot, seriously, because I've came from a dark place with my music at times. So to hear this is like very reassuring. So thanks, y'all. Shout outs to y'all.
Yeah, we just need more female artists in the building. Like I feel like y'all really could show and put on, you know. Especially too, like I said, it's like you might not show up to the next one, but then it's like there's gonna be 3 new girls that we never heard before, and it's like these might be 3 girls who might make some amazing music with you too.
Which I'm open to, because I don't have a lot of female collabs. That's a different story and a different art.
Yeah, because it's like, I just think it's just I don't think it's like a personal, like y'all scared her away, she's not coming to the next one. I just think it's more like, you know, it's a coincidence. Everybody has stuff to do. There's times I'm not there, you know, other people aren't there. Like, so it's just a coincidence. I'm just like, damn, if all the girls could just be there one time, I'm sure we'd have an even balance.
Unless you do like a ladies edition.
We would.
Which is kind of just saying, or lady artists specifically.
No, we would, for sure. But I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like you, even if you put it out there, they're still gonna think it's gonna be too male dominated, and especially with like you know, New York, this whole drill stuff, they're gonna think that's gonna be involved, and I don't know, we'll figure it out though.
Gotta change the statistics, ladies.
Yeah, because we definitely taking all the feedback from everybody. Trust me, I'm taking it personal, and I'm not even like the main host of it. I'm just one of the hosts. I'm not like the main guy in charge or everything. So it's like, you know,
but y'all keep doing what y'all doing, because y'all also giving other artists a platform to feel appreciated in a way, and like important to a certain degree.
Yeah, and it's interesting enough too, because it's like, you know, I told you behind the scenes, you know, this is supposed to be something where it's like we have multiple artists all at once. I actually like the one-on-one, because it's like one, intimate. I get to ask, yeah, for sure, because one, I get to ask you more about yourself as an artist. Then I get to ask you, you know, about like the event and how you personally feel. So now it's more of like a personal thing rather than having 3-4 different opinions all at once.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, it gives you more like that exposure. Like, you know, she's a star. You know, it's not like she's just a part of it. She's a star.
The star.
That's like a Greek shirt or something?
It's one of them tarot card shirts. Okay. I don't know. I just liked it because it says the star on the bottom. It's like manifesting.
Yeah, I was wondering what the design is, but
yeah, it's a tarot card reading thing.
But yeah, like I was saying though, so like, you know, for the artists out there that want to be a part of our show, you know, this is the easiest way to get on, because we're not really pushing the music too much. We're trying to start a new series. Technically, I would say this is episode 2, even though this is the 3rd, but you know, like I said, the founding fathers, they don't count. So that's one episode right there. You're the main, like you're the first guest, if that makes sense. Like the first person we didn't know. Those guys we knew already. So she's the trendsetter here with this. So if y'all want to be in her seat, y'all know where to find us at. Y'all know how to get up here. So just make sure y'all do it. So
bada boom, bada bing.
To close out, any final words you want to add?
Just follow me on the gram _Cheeche the singer, CHEE the singer. I have music out on all platforms. If you want to see a little bit of, you know, what I do. Definitely check out my music videos on YouTube everywhere. And there's gonna be more music dropping soon. And listen, I have a summer song dropping in a couple weeks.
Song of the summer, you mean?
So
let's see.
Hopefully.
I just seen what New York City sound like post. What's the next song of the summer?
Oh, that guy?
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Feel me? So that's your little early sneak peek, or I want to say, what is it called? Spoiler alert?
Yeah.
There we go. Have a song dropping soon with another talented rapper of mine. But definitely check out Show Love, because if not, you're going to see me everywhere anyway. Give it a year. I give it a year before I go.
For sure. By the way, is yellow your favorite color?
Yellow? Hell no.
It's not?
That's what you think?
No, because like your Instagram, I feel like I see a lot of yellow backgrounds.
I've been trying to do a lot of bright colors because my favorite color is black.
Okay.
Also pink, but black more. I love black. So my girlfriends at the time, not girlfriend, but girlfriend, she was like, bitch, you need to start wearing more colors. Stop acting like you hiding from somebody or like you in a ninja type of aesthetic. So I'm just like, I'll try it. I mean, I kind of love my black though. It's like my comfort color. But bright colors look pretty on me too. It kind of brings out my skin, so I get it. I'm just trying to experiment with colors more.
Yeah, cause I definitely gotta compliment you on like the marketing and advertising. Like I said before, like
most artists, by me.
Yeah, most artists they wait till they get like to a certain stature to start doing like the professional stuff. I mean, it's organic. I do like seeing the artists go from rags to riches basically.
But nah, I'm a student, so I be studying artists before me, how they get it. Be watching those little videos or interviews of like what to do to get there and stuff like that. So I already
definitely see how to get on What's Cooking. I'll tell y'all that.
Right. I already pretend I'm famous. So I act like I'm famous. And that's kind of why I present the content I put out, because I already feel like I'm already there. So you gotta manifest it to get there.
Right. Yeah, so it was definitely a pleasure having you on the set. I wish my other two guests could be here. I know Taylor definitely would have vibed with you for sure. She loves R&B.
Well,
so
there's always
she'll check your music out for sure. But yeah, always
Thanks for having me.
Part two for sure. But yeah, as always, you know what to do, guys. Show love to not just us, but the guests as well.
Subscribe to the channel too. Don't be playing.
Of course, you eating your oatmeal this morning before you go to school. I see you. Hit that button.
All right.
On your way to work, you just came home from work, you on the train, hit that button. It don't matter where you at.
And that's on period.
Yes. So, always, it was a pleasure. Show love to her.
Thank you.
Go on her comments, put fire emojis.
Right.
You
gonna know it's me because you wanna see a bad
emojis
bitch.
right here. Put those right there so she know where y'all from.
Right.
And just like that, we out.